that was a lovely, lovely sound to
I
go.
wanted to get it out of my system.
It's just like how when I used to stream with Eli and Joseph, I was like, all right, you guys get all the offensive language out before I hit the button.
All right, slurs, everybody, slurs. Drop them if you got them.
Like everybody just starts swearing. We're live, by the way, and
Oh, nice.
yeah, hello. This is we're doing a gaming stream, but as you guys notice, we've got a whole new setup. Actually, Slur and I sat down and we basically hammered out a whole new layout to the streams, and now
Yeah,
we
and
have
this
this.
is our premiere slash test.
Hmm. And we'll be streaming some Vermintide while we do that. Taking a look at the preview. On my end, it's good, and on the stream, it's also good. I'm gonna open up some loot boxes. When was the last time you opened your loot boxes, Slayer?
I do them every mission because I don't like them piling. It annoys me.
It annoys
So-
you.
It's like, unless I'm with a group and we're literally just power gaming from mission to mission to mission and not really looking great and shit,
I mean,
then yeah, I'll ignore them.
let me lower Vermintide sound just a little bit. Alright.
Also, can you see what our sound looks like? Are we?
It seems like everything is looking good. If you wanna, I'll quickly mute you if you wanna take a listen. And quickly, let me get you a link.
Yeah. Well, you open your loot boxes. Check.
I have to send it over Facebook because I can't. In order to get this new layout, guys, I unfortunately can't move Discord around at all. So, thanks. Yeah, we're just gonna stream Vermintide before we possibly go do some research tisms for a future episode. Y.A.R.P. There you are. There you are in my Facebook. Here's that. And then let me mute you so that you can.
All right. So I went and checked the audio. I think I just need to move my mic away from my mouth because it's coming in not
we're
a little louder than you, but also just a little bit up. So, do I sound just barely noticeably different now?
To me, you've always sounded like normal levels. That's the problem with the stream thing. I kind of do wish we had a bit more of a back and forth thing going with like a
All right. Well,
chat, but we'll figure it out as we go.
I've pushed the mic a little bit away, so that should make enough of a difference. All right, you ready?
Yes, for just a second. You do cut out occasionally. I wonder if that means I just need to quickly that with potato. I don't know if I just fucked the whole stream up. I can't even change. Hold on, let me turn with this with OBS. Let me turn our icons off for a second so I can mess with Discord because you were in the middle of your sentences. You just cut off. I don't know if that was like mic-tisms or something, but just in case, I'm gonna reset my audio cables.
It could be internetism, but my internet looks fine on my end.
Oh,
I don't know.
alright, that might fix it as well. I also changed the region to Europe. Since...
that might help.
Yep. Make sure everything's still going. Alrighty then. Let's get to this. I'm gonna be playing as a Grail Knight. Slayer, who are you playing as?
Baldy McSlaughter.
The Zealot. Fantastic.
Yeah.
We were in the middle
And
of.
I like fucking min-max this guy for maximum fucking berserker. And I've actually taken the time to play a bunch of the different classes. This guy and the shirtless dwarf with the high res nipples.
Uh-huh.
Those two are your berserker classes. You just hack and slash jobs. But the dwarf, he's a bit better at the hacking, but he has no ranged whatsoever, which is kind of crippling.
Yeah, I've noticed how kind of fucked you are if you don't have any range. I would know, I'm a fucking Grail Knight. I only have melee.
But there's plenty laying around down there.
Yeah, that doesn't seem ideal.
It's definitely fun because I just keep swinging and swinging and swinging. But then just watching like you guys just shoot the bastards. I would just try shooting the bastard.
I will say that after I've tried a bunch of the different ones, the only ranged class I actually enjoyed was the first tier of Elf Girl, because you can get this swift bow, which I shit you not, fires like an actual fucking machine gun. It is insane. So that's fun, but I didn't really enjoy the Fire Woman or the the Ranger. If you're doing the Foot Soldier guy, you have to do one as Ranger. That is the worst fucking game. It's useless.
Foot Soldier or the
Ranger.
Okay,
or
yeah.
Whatever he's called.
The Huntsman, I think you're talking about.
Yeah, that's the one.
Where I look like
just
his
walking
abilities
Beauty and the Beast and his stats.
Not Beauty
everything
Beast.
he does is it relies on headshots and headshots alone, which if you're dealing with like a fucking swarm of
okay, that was close. I almost just fell. Yeah, I don't understand the idea of being like super accurate when it's just like, no, just spray and You having fun just trying to hit that single barrel?
No, I am.
just bunny hop away like it's a fucking MOBA. You're like, you just went like, "What's up, pussies?" I can walk through the fire.
Yeah, what? Are you afraid?
No need fear, no pain. I hear a Globadier. Ammunition, enough before time. Gaslet's dead.
God damn it! Just fucking. Oh, he's on the other side of that barrel. You're like, that barrier. You pulling up your crossbow. Step aside.
Yep.
Me with
fucking armor piercing motherfuckers. I love them.
Oh, I'll take the potion of strength. You don't need that. I'm the one with the strength.
No. For me, the speed is much more useful. Because it just stacks with everything I already do.
Lovely shot. A good kill, peasant. But keep your elbow up. Your guard's open. You dare! And you, Madame, I shall heed your advice.
Oh, there they are. Now I can start
There
doing
we go.
stuff. Swing, swing. Get out of my way. Killing Skaven, I guess since I'm not really a fantasy Warhammer guy, killing Skaven can kind of be fun, though I definitely prefer like fighting orcs as a space marine.
I like fighting the chaos. They A, provide more challenge,
Oh yes.
and B, they're more interesting as enemies. Because the Skaven, like these ones we were just fighting, they don't even have hair. They're
Yeah.
basically like just disabled midgets. Butchering
Not
them.
that way.
It's-
That leads to a dead end. What about this way? Oh, what was that sound? Was one of us
That was
captured for a
me
split second?
almost getting caught by that. Fucking thing, right?
Yep. That was my fault for walking like right in it. Yeah. No, no, ah! Jade, get me off this crazy thing! Alright. There's a Skaven, as I immediately just cut his fucking head off. So in terms of personality, I do enjoy me. The, the orcs are always been that kind of entertaining, because they talk about the boss.
Yeah, I don't like them, and they're kind of Down syndrome newspeak. I don't find it endearing the way a lot of people do.
Oh, you don't find the weird Cockney accent that they have? You don't like that?
No, I don't like Cockneys in real life. Why would I like them in fucking fantasy?
I just wasn't expecting that. I was expecting, like, I don't want to say just Irish to come out because, like, that makes no sense.
I mean, not liking the English is a very Irish thing, but, you know. But yeah, I think it's more endearing, like all fantasy accents you see Hollywood do. They're more endearing if you can't actually place them to real places and people.
Oh,
It's like, think of Ned Stark from Game of Thrones. It's like, he sounds like he's from the north of England. I've met people who have that exact accent.
Yeah.
In modern times, so to me it doesn't sound like fantasy-esque, he just sounds North English.
Gotta slay elites
Same way,
and find tomes.
what's his name? Martel, the Mando. The guy who plays Mando.
Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, him in Game of Thrones, the way he just sounds like vaguely Spanish to a lot of people. Because you meet people who actually just sound like that normally.
Right. Oh, by the way, keep
Maybe
an
just
eye.
Americans don't meet enough Americans to have the spell got rid of. You need to be inoculated against it.
By the way, if you see a tome, just pick it up for like a split second, because one of my orders is to find tomes and slay elites.
Fair enough.
And,
I don't actually know where any of the tomes are on this map, so...
Neither do I, so we more than likely... Ow, fuck off. I really do like the shove. The shove while holding the barrels is like the funnest thing in the world, because as a Grail Knight with like super strength, I basically send him flying.
Yeah. And even just the pose when you do it, it's like a fucking rugby player.
Yeah. How popular is rugby? Because we don't really seem to discuss it that much over here in the States, because we've got football.
I mean, it's really popular over here, and also in England, and Australia, and New Zealand, and a bunch of other places.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, in America, you've got American football, which is similar enough that if you like
baseball,
one, probably have to do the other.
We got baseball, we got soccer. Does it drive you guys nuts like how it drives English people nuts, how we call football soccer?
I mean, I don't care. I don't know anybody who does care, if that helps, but I'm not really into sports.
Oh, I thought that was like a... Oh, so that's just a joke then. The idea that oh, loot rat, I'm not fast enough.
Maybe if you had a gun.
Why have a gun when I could have 2 swords and a shield? Gotta find the minecart. Fuck off, Chaos.
Have you actually played this mission before?
Yes, I have. Why did I drop my potion of strength? Here's a potion of speed if you need it.
By the lady's golden locks of fire rats.
So the last time I played this, it was with randoms. Oh, did that can't tell. Yeah, the guy just went away. All right. Explosive barrel. Oh man. Back.
Hear that? Sounds like an assassin.
Oh bullshit! That counted short. That was I was the because you were the one that lit the explosive barrel.
Did I? I didn't
Yeah.
mean to.
No, it's fine. I get it. Why we're fighting Nurgle Chaos Forces? Because like of course it's gave him to team up with Nurgle because they're filthy rats. Though
And in the story as well, the whole reason the Skaven are doing this is because of some bullshit with their queen or broodmother or whatever.
right.
She got a disease, so she couldn't give birth anymore. So now, Nurgle, because
Yep.
he knows some disease things.
Oh, I better take a potion in a minute. Is that like a spare one over there, or is that medical supplies?
Yeah, there's one here.
I do like how if help. I do like how when you take one of your healing potions, you're depending on how much damage you actually have, the teammates will give you shit for it.
Yeah, because you're wasting resources.
You think that saves you, Rat?
Don't worry, Crooty. I'll be back.
I'm waiting for the bone guy to appear. So I hear him. Oh, that's actually the sound of the cart, not the bone rattler.
It's a different rattle. You'll recognize the one for the fucking stranglers. Now, for this section, if you go away from where the cart is,
Yeah, I know, it
you
just-
literally cannot see. So do
Yeah,
not.
I did it for just a tiny bit, and
played,
I couldn't see a damn thing.
The first time I played this mission was with randoms, and there's this one guy who kept going off. We had to keep going find him. Absolute arsehole made the mission take like 20 minutes longer.
You just keep finding randos that just keep making this game longer for you.
I mean, it's happened a couple times. I've also found like some real power gamers that just plowed through the missions as fast as possible, which is how I learned. It's like the most education experience of the game.
Ah! Ah!
Okay, so when he jumped, he fucking procced both of us off the ledge.
My shield and armor will get this done.
Raise up, One-Eye. Pull me up.
Oh, motherfucker, he came back.
Come towards us and help.
Ah, ah. Game. Hold on. Okay.
Well, that one random occurrence absolutely fucked us. That's good to know.
So how long until you respawn?
I do not know. This has never happened before.
Yeah.
That never happened before. That was so fucking
Okay.
random.
Set free. I'm heading to pick you back up and get you back in the game. That's never happened too. I'm actually really low on health. What the hell?
Well, looks like we've lost the car.
Can't see you.
Just go through the mission as normal. You'll see me on the right.
Healing grass, mates. Ah, have they been feeding the trolls on plague rats?
There you are. Hi, how's it going?
Get me up here. That was very annoying and stupid.
Yeah.
Why the fuck does the assassin jump do that? That makes no sense. just shove me randomly off to the distance.
Well, not only, well, there was a fire rat that did that. I don't know why it wasn't letting me pick her up, because you also were doing it. That health potion's mine. Yeah, we were all getting shoved around by the fire rat, and it was just getting really tismy because I don't know if everybody's blocked effective against the push status. I just know that every time. Yeah, that's
One
why.
thing can
me-
do anything with the push.
Alright, so my shield is the only thing that can stop it. Good to know. That way.
Something there, assassin! Right, ready up. One last scrap and we'll be done down here.
Hey, okay. Oh, there's
Right,
a bone
stay
rattler.
fucking together. Don't move.
Keep going, here!
Group up when you hear them nearby because they're gonna have to attack one of us, and that's
I
when
know
we're-
where it's coming from.
I can see it, yeah.
Someone put it down!
Are you ready, mate?
We saw one, we didn't see the other.
Didn't think they would happen in that quick succession.
Go! I'm right behind you.
Alright, let's go.
Down here!
So in terms of things to talk about while we play, how about them WandaVision-tisms?
That show is broken beyond recovery.
I love how, like, I love the idea of, like, Wanda's had chaos magic the whole time. It's just like, that makes sense for the comics, not for the MCU.
And that's basically all they're relying on now. Is if it makes sense for the comics, it doesn't matter what happens on screen.
Oh man, I can't wait for Reed Richards to show up then. I mean, they're all right about the Mephisto thing, because fucking Mr. Sunday Movies was bringing up how, like, there's, like, his face all over the little room with portals.
Is it?
Yeah.
Take the
Oh,
strain,
no.
keep the cart moving!
But, you think we're gonna get the, like, Evan Peters, like, drawing that we looked at? Like, that was a tism and a half when we saw that picture.
Yeah, that show, ever since episode, like, 5, every week we just go in
Fire
and,
rat.
like, I wonder how much more they can break it.
The wildfire thrower is no longer the threat!
Alright?
Are we bringing that cart or no?
I will say, the idea of making the elf Scottish is,
Look at them trolls.
that's a bit weird,
Glad
as
those
far
doors
as,
are shut.
because I thought dwarves were always Scottish.
Dwarves usually are, but really they should be like Norwegian.
Always something.
Across the bridge.
Careful, there's a strangler around.
And also a troll. It's right here.
Yep, there he is. Help.
I'm working on it. He's literally, we're trapped because of the troll.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I hate this map. I also hate that you can't actually get out of it yourself, just slower.
They're coming to help you. I like how both the AI went to go fucking help you.
A troll!
Yeah,
Ow.
because I'm... There we go.
Ah, bollocks. You still know ale.
But that was wrong on the subtitles.
See, on one hand, I do actually like that about this game, that, like Left 4 Dead, it has the different unit types that will
Uh-huh.
force you to group up and work as a team, but it's got more variety, and that's good. But designing the maps in such a way as to, like, cut you off and render you just unable to do anything, that ain't good.
It seemed to only do
You
it for
should
this
be able
one.
to struggle against them yourselves.
Out of this cold.
I mean, there's really no way unless somebody, like, smacks a, unless somebody nudges a smoker or a hunter off you. you're kind of just stuck wrapped in its tongue.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That shit is a problem.
Yeah, it's
On one hand, yes, it should absolutely incentivize you to not fucking wander off on your own. That's a really stupid thing to do in these games. On the other hand, because of the chaos caused by the randomness of the game, you can't just leave those kinds of circumstances unaccounted for, because that ain't the first time that's happened. Not at
Yeah.
all. And I've only been playing this game for like 3 days.
I like how this is pretty much. I would love it if this is just the game you just play non-stop until you finally do just buy another game.
I mean, that is kind of how it works. I'll just
Well,
play one thing until I get bored or I find something new. Like, I don't really do.
Meanwhile, for some reason, I'm just like, gotta buy all the games.
We're not fighting outdoor.
Like I need to like it's like how I need to finish Cyberpunk. I'm like a decent way through its story, and then I just kind of just fucked off. And I was like, I'm gonna wait till like all the glitches completely go away / we get a DLC. I doubt they're gonna have an expansion ready before all the before they fix the bugs. All right, game.
It does not seem likely.
Game, I'm fucking. Oh, am I gonna have to fucking make one from scratch? Alright, I guess I will. Alright, I'll be right back, because I need to fucking go to the little thing and craft me a Bretonian longsword and longsword and shield. Because my longsword is at like 53 damage for like the past God knows how long. And since they don't seem to be dropping, I'm gonna have to just make one.
The damage thing, that's just your power stat, right?
Yeah, the power stat from your weapon. That's Executioner Sword. Here's Bretonian Longsword. I need
Okay,
10
because
scrap.
everything has a power stat, and I don't actually know how that translates to damage. Because, like, my necklace has, like, 201 power. I don't know what the fuck that means.
That just makes you better at doing your stuff. Like, the comparable. So the thing is, it's like Light from Destiny, but since you didn't play Destiny, I'm trying to give you a better comparison. When you look at your equipment, you see this thing called Hero Power. That's just how awesome you are. Oh, it means the amount of damage you do, number of enemies penetrated by attacks, and like your stagger level. Yeah, it helps to actually, look into the thing, me. So,
Alright.
So let me.
I mean, I would say now just know it's a number. I want it to be as high as possible.
Yes.
Cool. Got it.
Always, man. So grab the
Chase those numbers.
Always gotta make the number bigger. Don't need that.
You seem to pick and choose with your equipment more than I do. I mainly just keep the immediate shit I've got in my hand.
That's because you just keep getting better weapons. Mine is, unfortunately, I have to craft my weapon.
Why?
Because I'm a Grail Knight, and Bretonian longswords and Bretonian sword and shields don't seem to be in the loot crate drops.
Oh, that's shit.
Yeah, that's a bit of a tism and a half. Alright, I've got way better stuff now. Yeah. So the sword I was carrying right now was 52. The one I just made, 123. Well, however, I forgot to apply an illusion. Doop, done. off. I think that actually might that. I love one of the stat bonuses for my charm is like power versus chaos, and it's the or like power versus Skaven. So it's like, oh, you just want to be able to fight particularly the enemies that are the entire game is filled with. It's like, oh, sure.
I mean, specializing in one versus the other with different weapons can have different results. Because if you know what mission you're playing, you know what the big boss is.
I mean, they both appear regardless. That seems to be the
Yeah,
common
but
thing.
okay, you know the farm level,
Mm-hmm.
wheat fields and shit. That would be a level I would specialize in chaos, because in that level there's a lot more chaos than Skaven, and the big things are chaos. Like that fucking spawn that comes out of the barn and nearly kills me every time.
So what are we doing?
Oh,
Once-
White and I are playing some Vermintide.
And then yeah,
those
once
are
we
okay. Hello.
yeah once we play like so we've been streaming for like about half an hour. Once we could either cut it off now and start our research tisms, or we could do like one more level for the stream
Oh,
and then do that.
It's totally up to you. I mean, whatever you want to do. If you want to go for, because I know you said like an hour about 30 minutes ago, so if you guys want to go for another half hour or so, I can
But you don't need to
find
dip.
something to do.
Well, yeah, we'll go for the next level, but you don't need to dip. We enjoy conversation here, and I'll just
Well, no, I mean just finding something to do while you guys are finishing playing.
Right. In fact, just for this, just so you know what we're doing.
I just didn't want to like start something if you guys were like 5 minutes away from switching over. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. In fact, I just started the screen sharing so you can just see what we're doing, and I gotta quickly change the Discord filter, the thing, so we can show all of our icons. Oh, we're showing off the new icons. You can finally see our faces. What do you have to say?
Yeah, this is our test run / debut for the new layout, just to see how when we actually look back at it on YouTube.
Nope. Let's just go for full 400. All right, that'll work. I hate how this is in numbers and I can't just click and drag. If I could just click and drag, this would be done in like 2 seconds. 250. Nope. 5. Getting there. All right. So we just did Hunger in the Dark. Dark. Let's Hell Scourge. Hail Scourge. Fuck. We were actually for a brief moment we were talking about WandaVision. And how much that was pissing us off.
Yeah, it was really.
Yeah, cascading disaster. How every week for the last month or so, we just go in seeing how much further they can dig themselves in.
It's just
How
so
much
bad.
worse can it get?
Well, and what's funny to me, at least, is watching. Because like we watch Mr. Sunday movies, and he had all these crazy fan theories and stuff. And there for a minute we were like, oh my god, he's right on every single one of them. But now it's like they're even shitting on those.
Mm-hmm.
Because like they don't want either side to be happy, because we wanted Wanda to be the villain like from the very beginning. We thought that would be interesting for her character. And they kind of did that, sort of ish, but only after this big reveal about how it was Agatha all along. But wait, it really wasn't. It's like, well, which the fuck is it, Disney?
And not to mention, oh god, the worst part probably being that they're like she's had magic the whole time. The Infinity Stones just enhanced her powers. So it's like,
oh yeah, she's had magic the whole time, but she's not a mutant.
Yeah,
No, no.
yeah, you won't.
She's
You won't
No,
have the
she's a
balls
witch,
to make
and those
her
are
immune.
absolutely a thing. They've been there since the 1600s,
Ugh.
according to.
Yeah,
Oh,
see?
starting
Salem
with the
witch
Salem
trials
witch
makes
trials.
it
That's
so.
so
Aha.
fucking shit.
Yeah. You know what the whole thing reminded me of?
What?
You remember that Ryan Johnson picture as like your Snope theory sucks?
Oh yeah, that's.
It's because they want to appease the fans and like do all the theory bait, but they also don't want the fans to ever actually be correct because then they're predictable.
Got him.
It reminds me of like Speed Racer, or at least the pacing does,
Oh,
where it's like
to your
every
left.
time you think you know what's going on, it's like, haha, no you don't. This is the
Got
real
it.
thing that's going on. Haha, oh no.
Oh yeah, to the point that that's what they made fun of in like the Fairly Odd Parents movie. Hee ha ho. I must do this.
Yeah,
to-
exactly.
to
It's like
make money
fucking
for my
that. It's like
family.
every time you think you know what's going on, it's just Speed Racer-tisms, and you're like, oh, okay, never
Oh.
mind. Thought this show was taking itself seriously. My bad.
I thought it valued the audience's time. Clearly. Oh, ogre.
Lies.
Ah,
Ooh, that's not an
Yeah.
ogre.
I thought it was until I saw the tentacles.
Yeah, it do.
Ogres can have tentacles.
I
In this
mean,
game, they can, because the ogres and things are all from Nurgle, where they're all got mouths for nipples and shit.
one of these days we
Yeah.
shall. One of these days we should sit down and try to fucking explain like either Warhammer, like fantasy or 40k-tisms to Ninja and just wait till his head explodes.
I mean, it's not so much that the lore for Warhammer is complicated, it's just that there's a lot of it,
It's
and
a-
it's
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings, where it's a detailed history of a people, you know?
Yeah, I
Do
did
you
it.
not think that healing should have been seen?
None of you were using it. Fuck off, elf lady.
Hark at that.
So
They're
we were.
ready for us
We also
Vermintide.
earlier in the stream, Ninja, we found out that Luke, I mean Slur, does not like the Cockney accent.
It was
Which
more
one,
just
like
talking
the-
about the orcs in Warhammer, how I don't really find their whole Cockney thing endearing, because I've actually met football hooligans and they're just obnoxious cunts.
It's just such a
Do
funny
you mean
thing.
a stereotype of people isn't as good as the stereotype makes it seem? No.
mean,
Yeah.
Maybe it's because I do find the orcs super endearing.
I mean, a lot of people do, including the people who made them. Like, Games Workshop is an English company,
Right.
so it's the stereotype of their own people.
Hold on.
That's why it was kind of like on the nose.
Hold on. I'm going into this basement. Oh,
Help.
please tell me one of the AI followed you.
Yeah, of course. They like
Yeah,
me.
sorry, I got it. This is one of those things where I'm almost like, I kind of just went on a split second lortism where I was like, can like Marcus even become a Grail Knight? But it's like, I guess if the Lady of the Lake deems it, she can.
Oh, for
I
fuck's
got it.
sake!
Or Elf Lady gets it.
Somebody got it.
Bone Rattler. Oh, it's called the Hook Rat. Hold on a second, Slayer this way. Behind you.
What? No, it isn't. Why are we going back here?
There's a cellar that I was trying to go into before you got kidnapped.
Oh, yeah. I think there's like art down here.
It's either art or hopefully a tome. We gotta find a grimoire regardless.
You shouldn't fret about
I actually know where at least one of the grimoires is.
stone walls.
Alright,
So, oh, yeah.
lead the way.
And when the stone
But it's not
falls,
around here, but
when
it's
the
there in the
metal
level.
rots, when there is no
So.
timber to fuel the forge.
I'll keep fighting, never you fear.
But will it be a
One thing that I always thought that
fighting
was
for?
for Warhammer Fantasy is it's not dwarves, it's dwarfs. And it's just like, oh,
I don't know why they did that. That's just not how the pluralization works.
Not swimming that.
I think it was just to make themselves different from Tolkien.
I mean, seems like a wasted effort, but okay. Right, there's an assassin around. Do not get hit by a right here.
Oh yeah, we got our asses kicked by a fucking fire rat and an assassin while we were.
Yeah, we were on
down.
this narrow bridge thing and it knocked us all off.
Oh, it's right there.
We're-
don't know if I can help Elf Lady. Fire rat. I'm literally just... Okay. One of the guys with guns, thank you.
Yeah, no, I can't go back to help Elf Lady. You're gonna have to do it. Lay down.
What?
Pull me up, somebody.
I made that fucking jump.
Did you though?
I mean, you saw me, or I don't know if you're watching the screen share.
No.
How did, like...
Pull me up.
Oh, for fuck. The hitbox on that patch of ground is retarded.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Defeat.
Alright, rip.
Somebody joined the game and then left. They probably saw us being the colossal retards and then went like, fuck this. Oh, don't tell me it doesn't. What? Come on, no. Just pull us back to a checkpoint. We don't need...
No, there is no checkpoint. We failed. Although my stats are highest, so I still win.
That's so weird because because at least in Left 4 Dead, at least would start the chapter over and not just not the chapter. It'd start that part of the mission over. That was really weird.
I am also going to point out that this shit has only happened twice like that, and it's the 2 times I've been playing with you. So I'm just leaving that. Not saying anything, but I just want it on
I'm
record.
not saying anything. I'm just saying something.
Yeah, not saying. I'm just saying. You know?
Yeah, we're just saying, you know.
Let's try that again.
Okay, I'll give it another go.
Elf Lady.
This
Not Elf Lady, fucking Fire Lady.
don't go to the fucking ledge. Stay away from them. They're no good.
Well, I wasn't
Especially
attempting.
on the big creases and craters that don't have proper hitboxes.
I went through previous gaming knowledge thinking I could totally make that, and this game just went, what? No, and then just knocked me off.
There's a sorcerer lord creating quite a hullabaloo down in what's left of Helmgard. Turns out it's Burble Spew Hailscourge, the same fat bastard who ordered the theft of my book collection in Ubersreich, remember? Alicia says he's conjuring up a city-sized plague mist which will make the rot blood stronger and kill any decent folk. So, ride the guildsman's lift into the centre and just stove his bloody head in. No one steals from me.
I don't know if you saw as well, Ninja. We also managed to create a version of the overlay for gaming. So next time all 3 of us can do a gaming stream. There we go. Everything's all ready, including right now. I don't know. Just make a conversation.
Yes, these things are neat. Okay, take 2. Let's go.
Quiet walk so far, Dory. Won't last though, I hope. Impatient today, eh? Well, I'd offer a
I find
rousing
it weird
chorus or
that
something,
Magic
but
Lady,
I reckon the night makes
Magic Lady just using a sword.
No, trust me, she needs a melee weapon. Although her mace is way...
Holy Tapas guides
She's also like one of my least favorite classes to play because she's got really high DPS, but her abilities have this bad habit of insta-killing you.
Yeah, she basically works like a psyker where if she uses too much of her abilities, she could fucking kill herself. I hope if they do make a Vermintide 3, I'll definitely play it, but I'm like, man, could you please give us a little bit more enemy variety? With just base enemies, I mean. Like, I get it.
I mean, variety seems to be the drawback of the game in general, because, you know, everything from the cosmetics to the...
Oh, crap, it's right there.
Yeah, I can see.
I don't know the ping button.
strangles no more.
I mean, on My control is just the right button. Whatever button brings up the wheel of things you can say. Like yes, no, help, thing.
Oh, there's another ogre. Yeah, we gotta go smack. Got the loot die.
I'm sorry. Did you want it?
So what difficulty are you normally playing on Slayer when you're not playing with me?
If it's this character, I'm usually on veteran. If I'm doing the new things and I'm just trying to level them up, I go down to recruit because I haven't actually unlocked, good weapons or the traits.
I kind of just keep playing on recruit just because I don't know. I don't play games for the challenge.
But I mean, I'd want this to be a little bit of a challenge.
I get
Those big melee slaughters should feel like I'm in a melee,
Right, I could probably switch it up to normal now that I've gotten a hang of the Grail Knight and I'm at a decent power level.
I mean, veteran is normal. It goes recruit, veteran, then a bunch of others that I didn't get yet.
Right. I fucking went all Call of Duty-tism because veteran's like the hardest difficulty.
No, to play this in the hardest difficulty, you need to get your character up to like level 25, 30, I think.
Oh.
So you can get the traits.
I keep forgetting that we need that ninja and I need to do a StarCraft stream.
At some point.
Death comes easily to you, Saltspire.
I bring death where death is needed. Join me in righteous slaughter.
If my PC was better, I could probably run stuff like Vermintide and all that, but unfortunately I'd probably have to run that on my PS4.
Does Vermintide have cross-platform?
I don't think so. That would be nice. I kind of wish, by this point.
I'm surprised more things don't these days, because we know it's possible.
Seems like the technical limitation shouldn't really be there anymore.
It shouldn't, and
especially since we're reaching like the assassin. Where is it?
Yeah, it's over here. By me.
Fuck him up.
Oh. Got him. Yeah, with like the date with what's going on with like all the streaming stuff like Stadia, Game Pass trying to become its own thing, so you won't even need a traditional console. Like, you'd think crossplay would just be the easiest thing in the world.
I mean, it's just we know they can do it, so the only reason they wouldn't is because they don't wanna.
Yeah, petty business reasons.
Yeah.
Okay, I will stay away from that ledge, do not worry.
I've got to head for heights.
Mm-hmm.
The distraction. The longer my eye lingers, the worse it gets.
Huh? God. Was I one of those people like when you were a kid, did you guys ever do that? Like make the grunting sound whenever your character would jump?
No. I mean, usually the game did it for me, so I didn't have.
I don't know. I guess I kind of just developed that habit then. Like, I would just go, yep. See,
I think there's a name for that.
Called being too into the game.
Yeah, it's not where I was going, but that's alright.
What are you doing? Oh, Tome.
Yep.
Do not fall off the boat. Oh, for fuck's sake, you dwarf.
I honestly thought that when you were trying to help him up, you were gonna fall again. Just doomed never to get past this point in this mission.
We're We're just stuck. Alright, the person tried to say, like, come here.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, I thought, okay.
And I'll still slow. Is that a good
And
thing?
you still need a grimoire, or is your thing changed? Because I still know.
Slay specials
And
and elites, we'll get those done. Also, Z allows me to do something.
Alright, we got a fat fuck. Yep.
Fire Lady took care of it.
Would you look at that? Lots of earth. Go where you blow. Go for the head.
Depending on the class, they should just call the class like, don't stop swinging. Because I don't even bother and just not clicking the attack button.
Alright,
Like,
come with me.
Where's, okay. I don't know why I almost went, where is you? The point of this? Oh.
The grimoire is down here. Alright, do you have a potion set that you care about? No, you don't. Grab the grimoire.
Alright.
I fucking love that the dwarf just randomly shoots ammo. It's so handy.
Is it like part of his special, or is this just that something he just does?
It's a passive trait. There's also another tome up here that you're gonna grab.
Sounds like a backstabber.
Assassin.
That assassin will trouble us no longer.
Right, come here. Up this tower.
Alright. You guys
Now,
go.
the third one is up in the town. I just don't remember where. I think it's up a ladder.
Just slay one more elite, and then I get plus 10% to power level. Thanks for smashing the door that we can just go out.
Oh, I needed to get through.
Hook rat. Down the thing. The, oh, he just got paid.
Yep.
Dead strangler. You wanna dance?
I love the idea that me just holding onto my sword, pointing him out, like, yeah, guys, he's right there. Guys, waiting for one of you to shoot it. I did say maybe the Grail Knight should get like a fucking crossbow or something.
I mean, then wouldn't you basically just be the foot knight?
Oh, I haven't looked at the footman. Does he have a... I thought he only had the sword and shield.
Nope. He has heavy, melee, and a ranged. And his abilities are mainly just tank. He's a tank.
Mm-hmm.
Assassin.
Probably gonna grab onto me because I'm ahead of the group. I'll rejoin you guys.
Yeah, I swear, I normally don't see this many of those special ones. Not with you. Track them for some reason.
Nice one.
Hook rat. Oh, right there.
Poor little hook rat.
Alright.
What a shame.
I don't know why, I just thought that Chaos Warrior was one of you guys.
Yeah, the
Oh,
little
private start.
green you can put in your allies. I wish you could make that permanent.
Yeah,
Because
because
differentiating your friends from the chaos is
AD,
nearly impossible a
did
lot
you
of the
pick up
time.
the Savage Start?
Useful, but still not.
I'll stand by where it would be.
Yeah, I see it.
Scratch my arms.
Yeah, I think we might have that third tone. I also don't care that much. Alright.
Assassin's gonna appear. It's probably gonna get the either the Fire Lady or me. Because we're both the opposite ends of the group. Oh no, got the dwarf.
Seems to get worse the deeper we go, and we're still not.
Hold on. Fair lady. She went back to look at something.
I smell witchery. Our quarry is near. Guard me a moment.
Fuck it, I'm gonna... Hold on.
Never did like
Okay.
patience.
Oh yeah.
I like how we both just welcome the fucking horde.
But this is what our classes are built for.
Yeah, just swing away. It's literally the ending of Signs. Swing away.
Alright, and here's the boss.
This boss won't be a problem. Hi, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? I'm just swinging at him from his like his feet.
Oh my god, the horde followed us.
Also, what do you just?
So, this is Lona's old book thing, eh?
Ow, ow, ow.
Chat with this Lord Horse, because I'm cutting straight to the killing.
Got him. Alright, will you stop teleporting, you son of a bitch? Actually, the more I think about it, maybe maybe the Grail Knight should get that ability that like you have the charge forward, but it like does like a Holy Lance. 'Cause that's also.
Well, that's kind of what the other guy already does. The Foot Knight.
Methinks that the Grail Knight is, in terms of like what it can do. Ah, damn it.
Hey, got him.
We gotta get to the thing. Yeah, in terms of its just the ability, you can kind of tell the Grail Knight is kind of just the last second thought. Then again, for the engineer, they just gave the dwarf a minigun.
Yeah, the armored dwarf is probably one of the most well-rounded, balanced runs of the game. It's like, really useful because his ranged is the, you know, the overheat pistol things that don't need to use, but are actually really useful and powerful, which is nice. And then he's also just really tanky and well-rounded. I like. And of course, the elf is OP as fuck.
Yeah, the elf is definitely OP. Without a doubt. Alright, so with that done, thank you all for watching, and we'll hopefully see you all very soon. Goodbye.
Hey, and my stats are highest again. I win. Goodbye.